Hello everybody, and welcome back. More Beast Tribe quests. Also, as I always say, don't forget, for today's set of them, you will max out and have one quest left. Don't hand it in, otherwise you'll be slightly behind in points if you want to be like right on top of things. Anywho, tanking is hard. Beneath Ronet's thick beard, his thick beard hides a self-satisfied grin. Hello! I've been putting the prototype through its paces, doing a bit of fine-tuning along the way. I'm happy to see it's now complete. I reckon I probably could have done it myself eventually, but having everyone else chip in with the work definitely helped. If we keep this up, What's Anvil will be able to achieve world domination through technology. I need to work on that slogan a bit. Alright, if we're gonna produce more of the roll-on tankards, we need to find a way to speed up the process. Time for a meeting. We're almost ready to take over, save, the world with our tanks. I hope you haven't forgotten about what's in store for you once they're finished. Of course not. In the meantime, I've got bigger fish to fry. Oh god. You boy! What the bloody hell's you think you're playing at consorting with gogs? But you stinking scruffy beards, the lot of them. Watch your tongue, Zamet, or I'll pull it out with my pliers. Oh god, the leaders have arrived, I bet. Bob's balls, it's the chief! And my chief's here too. So this is where you young'uns have been all this time. Explain yourselves, and spare me any limp-bearded excuses. Wait, what is that? Behold the roll-on tankard, one of the lost designs of the great Watts, in the flesh. Well, I guess in the metal, I suppose. But the point still stands. Yes, but what the bloody hell is it? Never mind that. What I want to know is how you got your grubby little mitts on Watts designs. They were locked in an unbreakable safe. Unbreakable? Don't think so, Chief. I opened that back when I was a nipper, and I thought it's finders keepers, so I helped myself to the plans inside. You did what? Taking such revealed artifacts without permission is strictly forbidden. I should banish the bloody lot of you. Ah, steady on, Chief. I didn't even realise it was against the rules. As for you, young lady, you'd better have a damn good excuse for this behaviour. And I noticed the ethanol mill over there is of GOG design. If I find you've been sharing our secrets with the thrall, your life won't be worth living. You can't go replicating Watt's ideas willy-nilly. For all we know, this could bring about the destruction of Tomra. In any event, his great works are far beyond the capability of you whelps. And to make matters worse, the GOG know all about it now. What's to stop them from building their own tanks and waging war on us? I don't like the sound of that. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all. Stop snivelling, you two. Why would Watts design something like this if he didn't want anyone to make it? We're carrying on his legacy. If taking the plans is against the rules, why did no one here know about it? Surely someone would have said something to run it, if it's that severe a crime. Well, you'd think that being locked in a safe would be enough of a deterrent, but obviously not. Bugger me beard, do I have to spell everything out? Truth be told, I never thought anyone would break the sudden lock like that. didn't mean no harm by it, honest. Maybe if I explain why I wanted to build Quartz Tank, you'll understand. Maybe the two of you should stop being such racists. Well, you're cleverer than you look, on it. Well, I suppose it's no good having all the technology if we're the only ones who benefit from it. But let's make one thing clear. If you go producing a load of shoddy work, the Thal will be the laughingstock on Overend. Do you swear on what's beard that you'll do a proper job of it? We will, and we are. To prove that you can produce quality and quantity, I wanted to complete 5 tanks by the next Beertide Festival. Think you can manage that? Yes, sir! Should you fail, every Tholier will be sent straight back to Tomra. And that's not all. Ronit must return to Whatshammer. Or must return Whatshammer. Those are my conditions. Don't disappoint me. I guess the other guy's got nothing to say on the matter. We'll be holding a demonstration at the bottom of the hill over there on Beertide. Just you see. Only 5 by Beertide. Beertide. Ha! Why not make it 10? Challenge accepted. Ronnie. I've got something to take care of, but I'll be back soon. Huh? Ah, suit yourself. Bang, bang. The more I think about it, the more it pisses me off. The only reason the chief has given me such a hard time about this is because he reckons I'm not up to the task. I mean, the tank's right there, for God's sake. I've also got a sneaking suspicion he made up that rule and what's plans just to make my life miserable. He can't bear a thought of me showering him with me engineering, or showing him up, rather. It looks like the only thing for it is to get those tanks built on the double. You see, Beertide takes place roughly once a year, when it's time for the Chief of Tomra to have his beard washed. And judging by the state of it, I'd say we don't have long. We need to have as many people working on the tanks as possible. And that means making the workshop a lot bigger. Of course, I've already come up with a plan, but I need you to bring me some supplies. And this time, only the very best will do. Got that? You'll find everything you need in the Mecha Toad. As always. Mech bop beep bop 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 beep bop 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 beep boop beep boop beep boop beep 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 bop. Alright, what we're making. Creative Workshop supplies. Workshop expansion supplies. Yes! Yes! Easy peasy! I assume you got there in the end. Indeed I did. While it seems that the production of the supplies within this crate could have been delegated to any one of the skilled engineers of What's Anvil, you alone have been chosen for this most prodigious of positions. Most prodigious among Ronit's lackeys, that is. Here you go. Bugger, yeah, oh yes, very good. Except for this slight impurity here. That should suffice though. Yeah, just joking. It's damn near perfect. This'll go a long way to making the workshop bigger and better than ever. One thing's bothering me though. I haven't seen Ozog since she wandered off. I heard from one of the others she was loitering by something called Radiska's Round. Since Chief Zamet almost bloody well banished me for taking what's planned, I reckon an even harsher punishment's in store for Ozog. I mean, I bet their chief didn't take too kindly to her giving away their secrets and building us an ethanol mill. Now I know what you're thinking. Look at that daft sod on it, worrying about Gog. Well, I ain't. I just, I want to know if there's something I should be worried about, which isn't the same thing at all. Even if there was, I doubt she'd tell me or any of the other Thalls, so maybe you could have a word with her. I can try. Thanks, appreciate it. If you could find out what the chief said, and if it's any cause for concern, it'd go a long way to putting my mind at ease. Alright. Over yonder way. Dum ba bum bum. Do 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 do. Bong. Do 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 do. I imagine Sid would get on really well with the dwarves. I went too far. Up there. Oh, it's you, Alex. Is something the matter? Ronit sent you to check up on me. Maybe he doesn't despise me as much as he'd have everyone believe. Oh dear, I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. If you must know, I didn't come down here to sulk. I just want to have a look around where the demonstration is due to take place. If anything ruins Ronit's big day, I'll have to wait even longer to pit my skills against his. But if I'm being honest, there's a bit more to it than that, Alex. Will you promise not to tell the others? Of course. The truth is, I've no plans to return to Comra once this is all over. In fact, I'd already made the decision the day I left, so it makes no difference whether I'm banished or not. I could care less what the chief or anyone else thinks about me, as long as I can carry on with my engineering. The feeling of having an idea and seeing it come to life right before your eyes is, well, it's indescribable. The thing is, as one of Watt's descendants, everyone has such high expectations of me. Even as a child, build this, build that, craft me some copper rings. No, not those copper rings, the other sort. When the pressure got too much, I'd sneak away from my teachers to play with the junk I'd collected around the village. That's how I first met Ronit. He was a few years younger than me. Well, he still is, as far as I know. But just like me, he was picking up pieces of scrap metal and imagining all the things he could make from them. When I went over to speak to him, I found we were as alike as two peas in a pod. We loved to make things just as much as I did, and in the brief time we spent together, we talked about all the ideas we'd had, and even made a sort of mechanical doll. As a sign of our newfound friendship, I gave him a Gog coin and promised that we'd meet again. But someone must have seen us. When I got back home to my village, my parents forbade me from playing with that Thal boy. And well, that was the last I saw of him. He was so young, I doubt he remembers any of it. But I'll always cherish the memories of that day. The simple joy of making something for its own sake. See, running to this friend, seeing Ronit and his friends working together reminded me of how I felt on that day. I'd rather be here helping them build something that will make a difference to the whole of Northrend than only doing what's best for the GOG. And once that's over and done with, I'll have a chance to prove that I'm a better engineer than Ronit and claim what's Emma. For that is my true objective. Oh yes. It's true. Well, I suppose I don't really need the hammer as such. I just thought a little competition would be healthy for the both of us. Well, I have the feeling that you're far too skilled to be taking orders from someone like Ronit. Why are you helping him anyway? For the greater good. Wherever these talented hands are needed, I'll be there. Because there's money to be made. Well, presumably. Yeah, sure. Whenever I'm needed, I'll be there. Well, if the staggering level of incompetence around Watts Anvil is anything to go by, those talented hands of yours will find no shortage of work. We all have our own reasons for being here, I suppose. And it's not like anyone is forcing us to do this. I'm just glad to have someone other than those boorish stalls to speak to. I mean you, by the way. Honestly, I can't see how they can get anything done over in Tomra. Did you see the way Ronit let the chief talk him into that ridiculous ultimatum? If they don't get those tanks finished in time, that'll be the end of Watts Anvil, and everything I've worked for will go up in smoke. Worst of all, I'll never get the hammer if Ronit loses it in a stupid wager. Luckily, I have a plan, but I'll need some time to mull over the finer points. For now, let's get back to the workshop. Okie dokie. So, what did she say? Huh? She just went up to look over the demonstration site. Seems she wants us to pass Chief Zamet's test. Even if it's only for the chance to challenge me for Watts Hammer. Main thing is, she's sticking around long enough to help with the tanks. But enough talk, let's get back to work. Because if this doesn't go exactly according to plan, we're done for. Oh gods, I'm not used to this sort of pressure. Tagging is hard. Tink 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 tink. See? Look! The eyes are definitely different there. What do you think of the new improved workshop? There's no way we can fail now, right? Oh, actually, don't answer that. It won't take us anywhere near as long to build the other 4 tanks as it did the first. But we still have our work cut out for us. Might have to tell the others no sleep till we're done. And don't go thinking that excludes you. I'm expecting great things for you in the days leading up to Beard Tide, so no slacking. Watts Anvil is now equipped with everything needed to produce rolling tankards en masse. But with the day of reckoning fast approaching, will Ronit and his comrades be able to complete a column of tanks that meets Chief Zamet's exacting standards? Yes, yes, they probably will. Do 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 do. Ba-ba-dum bum, ba-ba-dum bum, ba-ba-dum bum bum, ba-dum. Reputation up! Your reputation has increased to Honoured! You've achieved Honoured reputation with What's Anvil. New Beast Tribe quests are available. Bonus quests, additional quests. You have now access to a wider selection of wares. If this doesn't work, it'll be all my fault. What am I gonna do? Alright, let's go and see our freebies. Actually, let's quickly get this. Alright, so now we have the bonus quests. Our rewards are Floor Lamp. Not the most exciting, but we'll take it. Ooh, the What's Anvil Orchestral Roll. Orchestral Roll? Orchestral Roll. And that's it for this one. Alright, let's get our 3 things. Demolition Demo. This one has got to be the one that lets you ride the tank, because I've seen other people riding the tank around. Rugged needs a pilot to demonstrate the rolling tank its firepower. A few well-placed words with Lorathia, and we've got ourselves a gaggle of prospective buyers. They're over at Clearmelt now, waiting on a demonstration of the rolling tanker's firepower. One of us could pilot the tank, of course, but, you know, I'd feel far more confident if a seasoned warrior such as yourself was guiding the cannon. Wouldn't be anywhere near as impressive if we missed the bloody turret, eh? Off you go then. One more will give you the pre-demonstration briefing. A crude awakening. Regard would enlist your aid in fighting a duel against drowsiness. With all the extra rows we've been working, it's become a struggle to stay focused. So I thought to myself, a good gulp of strong dwarven ale will perk me right up. Only it seems to have the opposite effect. As luck would have it, Ronet's designed some special tool he claims can solve our drowsiness dilemma. We just need someone alert enough to put it together. Do me a favour and talk to Shikit before he passes out, will you? He'll have everything you need. Substitute Tester. Regget needs a tank commander for an extended trial. I know this is short notice and all, but have you got the time to help us with an extended trial? The bloke we trained to command the tank is indisposed at the moment, and no one is willing or able to take the wheel, as it were. Please, speak with Womut. He'll brief you on the particulars. You're all we've got, Alex. Ooh, so we've got 2 quests in one. Oh, I must have dozed off for a moment. Yes, supplies, it's grandly named Unfailing Eye Opener. With your skills, forging a simple shock rod shouldn't prove too much of a challenge, and even if it does, I've stocked the automaton over yonder with surplus supplies. Once the Unfailing Eye Opener is ready, take it to the peculiarly sleepy lad gathering resources over by the Hour of Certain Curates. He's volunteered to be the first test subject. Aye. Alright, what we got? Unfailing Eye Opener. So you're a stand-in. Good. Then we can get started. There's not to it really. Just drive up to the stay and then blast other targets with the cannons. Commence trial. Where have you been? We need to get this show on the road. Briefing schmeefing. Just get in the tank, drive it over to Krillmelt and blast the target in the next week. Easy. LALI-HELOOOOOO. Also it can fly. Not sure why we designed that, but it can. Oh, I can't do it while flying. Alright, let's head to Clearmelt. It looks so stupid while flying. It looks like really cool on the ground though. Because, well, it's a tank. Alright, let's do this one first. I missed. Oh my! That cannon has quite a kick! Let's see you fire it one more time if you please. Alright, let's try and line this up this time. Splendid! Just splendid! Enough power to discourage even the most monstrous eater. I'd wager. Mark me down as interested, Master Dwarf. Nice shooting, Alex. You can head back to the anvil if you like. I think Reggit will be happy to hear how it went, how it all went. Actually, let's quickly. Yep, standard music. Alright, let's get these bonus targets. I think the idea for this is supposed to be showing maneuverability. Which, yes, I know I could have just flew up. But, yeah. Right. And our last guy's all the way over there. Oh, the arms move. Not sure why, but they do. Bum, 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 da, da, da. Do, 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 do. I know what'll wake you. How point blank can we get? There we go. Wally. Oh, is that the whatchamacallit, the eye opener? Special tool designed to jolt the recipient in wakefulness with a 100% success rate. Yeah, it looks a little more unpleasant than I'd expected. Still, I'll try anything to ward off this blasted sleepiness for a while. So just press this button here and be first supposed to be with them. Well, that was an experience. You know, for some odd reason, I sort of want to try it again. I think I'm ready to get back to work now. You can tell, Ricket, I feel awakened in more ways than one. Or more ways than one. I also have something bonus to show off after this, which I didn't accidentally unlock. It's something like a bonus thing you unlock, I guess randomly, because I saw people getting it much earlier, to do with the bar, which I didn't realise you unlocked until after the quest was done. Ah, it's the mount I want. I absolutely love that mount. It's so cool. Also, it's so weird. Now there is the grin of a man who just left a smoking hole in the ground. I take it this means the demonstration went as planned. Aye, we could describe it all we want, but Athario is right. It's not better than showing off the destruction firsthand. I reckon we'll need to make this a regular event. What? Me? Asleep on my feet? No, never. No. So, how'd the testing go? Wait, awake, eh? In more ways than one, he said. I don't know what that means, but I might have to test it for myself. Good job, Alex. The trial went well then. Target's blown into sufficiently small chunks and all that. Good to hear. Our original pilot stumbled in after a few too many mugs, and I couldn't let him near the tank in that condition. There'll be no drinking and firing on my watch. Anyway, I'm happy to say we've kept to our testing schedule, and it's all thanks to you. Rosy posy. Yeah, we're gonna have a while to go. So the fun thing is, before this was like, no, it's closed, go away. But after you complete one of the random daily quests, you actually open it up. Good. Here at Lucas Locket, we aim to please and not to do cheap tricks like learn friendly service. The secret is understanding customers' needs and pouring them exactly what they want to drink, before they even realise themselves. Everything you need to know is in the recipe book. The basis of all drinks served at Locker's Locket is ethanol. Though it was originally developed as tank fuel, Dwarf works rather well as dwarf fuel. Well, you may be thinking that drinking undiluted ethanol is a perfectly valid way to imbibe this beverage. The burnt throat of the author would attest otherwise. However, mixing it with any of the following substances allows it to go down more easily. Once there, stay down. The key ingredients are bedrock bitters, aromatic acid, and sweet water. Once set to the ingredients, do not attempt to use all three. See title and how not to die. Add them to the ethanol and give the mixture a good shake before serving. Dwarven decking. Unlike the real thing, the makings of this drink are no secret. Like the real thing, it will knock you flat on your ass. Made with bedrock bitters and aromatic acid. Wicked wait. If you experience a loss of vision upon drinking this particular mixture, fear not, it's all part of the fun. Made with bedrock bitters and sweet water. Alcoholic beverage. Inspired by tales of the mysterious beasts that roam Meg, whose incisors are believed to be made from pure sugar, or something. Made with aromatic acid and sweetener. I like it's just called alcoholic beverage. So, let's take a turn. Alright, let's see what you got. And very and cute, here comes a customer. So, I've tested one of these, but I'll have to show it again for who it is. A dwarf approaching at high speed. But who could this dwarf be? 'Tis the best of dwarves. It's cute. LALI-HELOOOOOO! This man knows to see me. It's that grog I smell. Ah, what am I saying? We're this dwarves, this booze. Come on then, don't keep me waiting. Let's go. I haven't tested the alcoholic beverage, so let's try that one. Throw in a bit of acid and some sweetener. She'll like the other two though. Alcoholic beverage? I don't know about... Oh, beverage. But tish, I didn't notice that. I don't know much about beavers, but the alcoholic part sounds all right to me. Thank you, Gyot, for making me realise the pun. That's sweet and sugar-coated honey cake. That's sweeter than sugar-coated honey cake. I ain't drunk anything like that since I was knee-high to a... well, something that's not very dull. Got myself into all sorts of scrapes in those days. Well, still do in fact. Speaking of, some of the local beasties could do with a good bludgeoning courtesy of my hammer. Wish me luck. Alright, so she likes all of them. So I'm guessing the 3 NPCs like all of them, it's just different dialogue. You seem to have mastered the mixing pod, but that's only the beginning. Now you'll have to work on improving your banter. You can't let your customer do all the talking while you smile and nod. Since you did such a good job, I won't charge you for today's lesson on how to be the perfect bartender. Keep this up, and I might even pay you up one of these days. Ah, just joking, you're still a novice. Alright, let's go through these. Talk to the talkie talk. Alright, let's do them in order. Hello again, Gyot. Back for more to drink. So, let's do bedrock bitters and aromatic acid. And it's bitters and sweet. Shake, 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 shake that booty. A Dwarven Deccan. Couldn't have picked a better name myself. I'll have you know, I'm expecting this to be a damn fine first swig, and second, and third. Glug, glug, glug. Ah, that's the stuff. Nice, bitter aftertaste too. Just like my mother's favourite grog. Now that woman can really swing an axe. You should see her when she's a cask or so in. I remember being just a kid, all of us little ones racing outside to watch her bring down beast after beast, deadlier than a feral hob. No, I don't call my own mother a hob. My mother ain't a hob. Are you calling my mother a hob? Nah, I'm just kidding. You've been great, and so's the booze. I'll be sure to come back next time I need fuel. Do 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 do. Shake, shake, shake. Dwarfy dwarf. So it's bitters and sweet. Chick. Wicked White? A bit of an ominous name, don't you think? Won't complain if the taste up the stuff though. Glug glug glug. Ugh. Ah. Not bad at all. At first it was so sweet I thought you were trying to poison me with some kind of non-alcoholic beverage. But then the bitterness damn near knocked my head off. Goes down very well, I'd say. Perhaps a little too well. You're not trying to get me drunk, are you? Huh? It'll take a lot more than that to floor our guilt. But I respect the effort. Thanks for the drink. Alright, so we've got a Vs up next. A straight-laced Vs. Who's this gonna be? Ah, it is who I was thinking. So this is the Dwarven Brewery I've heard so much about. The troops stationed nearby hold it in high regard. Though I must say I'm surprised to see you here, Alexander. And behind the bar of all places. Since I'm off duty, perhaps I might trouble you for a drink? I imagine she will like the sweet one. Is the pixie at the end gonna be Fearwool? Or it could be the one from the Beast Tribe. Alcoholic beverage. If it is anything like its namesake, it should be positively delightful. Delicious! This is the sort of thing I imagine the Exarch would enjoy, if he could ever bring himself to drink in front of other people. Always conscious of his duty, he has never been willing to show those who depend on him aught but the face of a leader. But perhaps this is my presumption, and he truly does not enjoy such things. In any case, I thank you for the drink. Until we meet again. Yep, same as before. Ooh, I didn't expect us to get Exarch lore. Ah, she's back for more. So let's give you the good old punch. Dwarven decking. If I did not do any better, I should say it sounds like some manner of wooden flooring. I only hope it does not taste like it. I must say I am unaccustomed to such bitterness. Perhaps it is something of an acquired taste. Having said that, after several of these, I doubt I would be able to taste anything at all. It was nevertheless much appreciated. Until next time. I thought so. I thought she was going to be more for sweetness. Alright, last one. Which is like a mix of bitter and sweet. So she might like it. Bitters, sweet water. Some sweet water. Shake, shake, shake. Drink, drink, drink. Wicked white. I see. That is not. That it was not named for its color. Let us hope the drink itself is not of equally poor taste. This is popular among the dwarves, is it? While the people of the Crystarium may not share their tastes in all things, we are keen to establish further trade between our people. As such, it is essential that we learn as much of the Dwarven culture as possible. Though this wicked white of yours may take a while to get used to, I dare say a few of the residents will find it not unpleasant. I will be sure to mention it to Glynard upon my return. I mean, that's a half success, I guess. Alright, let's see who our fairy friends are then. A livid pixie. Ah, I was right on the second guess. To your back. The music. Yay! Fancy seeing you here, Alexander. I expect. What voice did I give her again? I don't remember. I expect you're just as surprised to see me so far from home. Well, I heard from the children who came from LALI-HELOOOOOO that the sort of games their parents play are of this kind of games. No, not those sort of games. I'm talking about alcohol. Is it true you've got some here? I would dearly like to try it for myself. Let's go for the one we are fairly sure you're gonna like. Same as Lena. Do do do. Ba ba da ba da, ba 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 da, do 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 do, ba ba ba. Alcoholic beverage? No, anything but the beavers. Oh, it's just the name. Perhaps I could try a sip then. You should have seen the look on your face. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. It just goes to show there's nothing more frightening than a beaver. Even if it's only me using my powers to trick you. Well, that was fun, for me at least. Thanks for the drink, Alexander. Bye-bye. Don't know if you liked it or not, but at least you had fun. I think I'm going to have to go and watch one of me older videos, because I've totally blanked on what voice I gave the pixies. Wait a minute, they had an accent. Wasn't it closer to this? I think it was. Fancy seeing you here, Alex. I expect you're as surprised to see me so far away from home.
Well, I heard from the children who came to Liam Egg about the sort of games their parents play. No, not those sort of games. I'm talking about alcohol. Is it true you've got some here? I would dearly like to try some for myself.
Alright, so let's give you a good old decking.
Dwarven decking, as in some sort of punch. I learned that one from the children, you know. Let's take a sip. I can't remember if I went a little bit Welsh. Oh my! Ugh. I don't know how you mortals can drink this filth. Perhaps a seal would like it though. After all, it feeds on nightmares, and this is a nightmare in liquid form. I do hope for your sakes that not all alcohol tastes as vile as this nasty concoction. Whether ever pluck up the courage to come back, I trust you'll have something more palatable for me next time.
Okie dokie, last one. I wonder if you don't get her if you've not finished the Beast Tribe quests for the Pixies. So we want bitters and Sweetwater. This might be a bit more to her tastes, but I'm imagining not enough.
Wicked White? That's what you mortals say when you stub your toes, isn't it? Of course we pixies never have that problem. Anyway, let's give it a taste. Let's see.
Gluckety glug glug.
I say. Yes, I say. I say. That's wonderful. Why, it's as sweet as an egg tail. I could drink this all day. In fact, maybe oh, hold on. I feel a bit funny. Like I'm floating in the air. Wait. I am floating in the air, aren't I? Oh, I'm so confused. I'm going to go and fly off drunk somewhere. Tee-hee. Well, you've mastered that lot. Nice job.
Alright, so we're done then. Let's check around, see what anyone's got to say.
Some of the others have gone back to Tundra, but I'd rather see this thing through to the end. Haha! We're just getting started. It's time to show the world what the true heir of Watt's legacy is capable of. And now I'm certain I made the right choice coming here. This is much more fun than staying in Cumra with all those boring old stick in the muds.
I guess that's everything. Alright, let's quickly head over home, show off the 2 housing items, and then we'll be done. Oh wait, no, it was 1 housing item and the music. Oh god, I've still got the summer item in the front yard. Front yard? In the front yard! We'll sort that later. And then never remember to do it. Alright, first things first. What's Anvil Orchestrion Roll? A low-lying lamp designed for use in narrow enclosed spaces, but usable anywhere mineshaft ambience is desired. Snap, cling, clang, whirlwind, snap, boom, wheels hum, sing, land a do. There it is. Ah. Well, it's something. Not really sure what to say on that. So I decided to sit on that. Anywho. Oops. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. I think the next one will be getting the tank, maybe? I think the next one might be the last one of the main story, and then there's the one after. I don't know, I can't remember. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Lally-ho, lally, bye-bye. Bye-bye.